Donald Trump took off for Scotland on Friday, where he was supposed to be going over there, allegedly, to engage in some trade talks, try to work out some deals before that August 1st deadline hits in just a few days. But what he was really doing was spending $10 million of U.S. tax dollars to go open up a new 18-hole golf course named after his mommy. That's why he went there. That was the first thing he did on Saturday after he arrived on Friday evening. He goes to the new golf course, they do the ribbon cutting, and then he teed off at 10 a.m. to play on his brand new golf course named after his mommy, and again at a cost to U.S. taxpayers of $10 million. He also, traveled to both of the golf courses that he has in Scotland while he was supposed to be working on these trade deals, getting things done to avoid some tariffs, but it was really just a $10 million golf excursion. But luckily, the good people of the country of Scotland wanted nothing to do with this man and didn't want them in his country at all. Because from the moment Donald Trump, his plane touched down in Scotland, he was greeted with hundreds of protesters. Everywhere he went, he was greeted by hundreds of protesters. And, even funnier, the group called Everyone Hates Elon put a placard at Trump International Golf Links in Aberdeenshire. They put a little placard under the sign outside that said, "Twinned with Epstein Island." So thank you very much to Everyone Hates Elon. I love the group, by the way. I love the name. That's wonderful. Thank you for doing that. That was hilarious. And then, of course, statements from other protesters. One of them said, "Tyranny and authoritarianism just isn't welcome in our country." They also called him a derogatory term for a rude man, but I don't know what it is because this article from the Daily Beast bleeped it out, and I'm not familiar with whatever derogatory term this is that starts with a P and ends with a K. I don't imagine it's punk, but I don't know what that is. But another one said this: "I hate Donald Trump. Get him out. Why is he coming? Why are we allowing him? I heard he's got a chronic illness, and I hope it takes him out soon, please." That was a quote, by the way, from a protester. That was not coming from me. That is just what one of the protesters said. I love the first sentence. I hate Donald Trump. That's the way to start. Way to go. Then the crowd erupted in chants of, quote, "Donald, Donald, hear us shout. All of Scotland wants you out." Oh, that's gotta hurt his ego, right? By the way, because of all of these protesters, which the administration figured, obviously, this is going to happen. We're going to Scotland. People don't like you. The U.S. had to call in the Army, the Navy, and our Homeland Security counterterrorism police force to scour Donald Trump's golf resorts before he got there, which, of course, is why the cost of this trip was a little over $10 million. But that's how hated this man is. It's not just enough to have the Secret Service go through and do sweeps, which is what every other president has done. Trump had to have the Army, the Navy, and Homeland Security's counterterrorism task force go through because they know how hated this man is. So we needed more eyes, we needed more dogs, we needed more equipment just to make sure that he could survive this trip. Now, I don't know about you, but if I had to do that in order to take a trip just to go play some golf at a crappy golf course, I probably wouldn't do it. That doesn't seem worth the risk. But Trump wanted to open up that new golf course and spend $10 million of our tax dollars to promote it, so that's what he did. But rest assured, he did not have a good time. Even while on the golf course, he could hear the chants, he could hear the shouts, and he knew that everyone outside of that property hated his guts and wanted him out of their country. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.